He's moving a little bit. He's trying. He's fighting.
A roadside delivery twice as tricky with two babies who decided they couldn't wait to get from Wendover to Salt Lake. It was supposed to be a relaxing weekend, but when a Utah woman started having contractions, she had no choice but to do what she said, make a run for it.
Right, but her twin boys had another plan in place here, choosing the side of I-80 to make their way into this beautiful world. News specialist Devin Dolan on our story this evening. And Devin, what a story for everyone involved here. How are the twins doing?
Oh yeah, it's an amazing story. The twins are perfectly healthy here at the ICU, but the mother tells me after she gave birth in her friend's car, she didn't know if they would make it.
I think she might be in preterm labor or labor.
It's the 911 call Lynette Hales remembers as terrifying.
Tell her, do not try to prevent the birth.
Lynette was only 30 weeks along. She was with her friend Jim Gerber in Wendover when she started having contractions. Her husband was home in Sandy, the nearest hospital more than an hour away.
So we thought we'd make a run for it.
Gerber says he drove 95 to 100 miles per hour on Interstate 80.
I'm in a green minivan, and if you see a green smear pass your car, it's probably me.
We're pacing out the ambulance right now, but you guys need to pull over and let me know where you're pulling over.
Gerber pulled over just before Lynette started giving birth.
Oh my God, the baby's coming out.
The baby's coming out?
Yes, it's in the sack.
I delivered with the bag of water intact, and I had to break the water with my fingernails.
But the baby wasn't breathing.
The baby's dying.
Jim gave him CPR.
Gotta keep him alive, please. Oh, baby, you gotta live.
UHP troopers were rushing to them from 35 miles away, unsure of what they'd find.
I'm going to have to deal with, possibly one infant that may not make it. And then my thoughts turned to with the other issues that were coming on, maybe a second infant that may not make it, and maybe mom.
When UHP arrived, the first newborn started showing signs of life.
And he would look up at me, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to let you go.
Finally, Jeffrey Jr., or JJ, took a breath.
It was a moment like no other.
Troopers then helped deliver the second twin, Anthony James, or AJ. They were taken by helicopter to IMC.
The helicopters took off, and I just sat there, and for one, I smiled for what just happened. Then I was stunned. It's a life-changing thing. It really is. It really is.
And just a happy ending to a terrifying story. I asked Lynette what's the first thing she's going to do when she can take these little guys home, and she says she just wants to hold them. For KSL 5 News, I'm Devin Dolan.
I love the way that ended, Devin.